Hello, today is Wednesday, October 30th, and today I will actually do something a bit unusual. I'll actually be doing like a separate topic today. So today I would like to give some of you who, I don't know, who just stumbled on this, I'll give some tips on AMC or other math competition test taking strategies that might help you get one or two extra points, because who knows if they just happen to help. So my first strategy is that you should always factorize the year. So as of today, as of this recording, it's 2024, which like on the top of your head, I bet you can't name all the factors of. It helps a lot to factor out the years because lots of questions on math competitions they require you to factorize the year. And there was this one question on the 2021 AMC 10, which required me to factorize the year. Like, and the factors of 2021 are 43 and 47. So good luck trying to find that, like, when you're taking a test. It saved me a lot of time and allowed me to get a really high score on that particular test. And I was actually, like, really surprised, especially because, like, I was not, I was, like, younger than I should have been when I took the test. So that was great. So that's always that's something I always do ever since, and it's helped out a ton. And why not? It takes 5 seconds, and it will be amazing. You can even just Google it, and it'll pop, and I guarantee it'll help you in some way, shape, or form. So my next tip is going to be, if you see a big problem where it's like find this product of this blah blah blah, a huge sum, and it's like 1 over 2 factorial times plus 2 over 3 factorial plus 3 over 4 factorial all the way up to something something something. There was this one question, I believe. So my tip is to make sure you start small, like start with the first two terms and then write that down, then go to the next two terms, try the first three terms, write that down, first four terms, write that down, and see if you see a pattern. And this doesn't like just apply to these adding up to a huge bunch problems. There's this one question where I was like, I believe it was like, there's a number like called 8, and then there's another big number. It's like n eights, like or arbitrary number of eights repeated. And when multiplied the 8 and that huge chunk of eights together, you get a number whose digits sum to 1,000. So this may seem daunting at first, but after you like really just multiply out the first couple ones, you see a really noticeable pattern that you can easily use to find an answer. And some people just get really discouraged by seeing this question. Maybe you realize the strategy of just doing it one by one, it'll be really easy. So, and my last tip is ask yourself why the information is given. So, uh, this is a kind of abstract one, but some important examples, like when you see parallel lines that are given, think about equal angles and think about congruence or similarity, because those are usually the reasons why parallel lines are given. And yeah, and those using similarity, you can find the ratio of length and similar angles, which allows you to solve a problem much easier. Also, right angles can be especially useful as well because, sorry, right angles, you can use Pythagoras. You can, if there's like a right angle like here, you might be able to draw another altitude to make parallel lines to make similar triangles. There's this one question I did believe in 2024 that really helped when using that, and it was really difficult to see otherwise. And also, when in doubt, when in doubt, use variables, because those are really overpowered. Other like if you're when you're stuck, set the length you want into a variable, because why not? It's gonna help a lot. And then, especially when combined, if it's a geometry problem, when combined with similar triangles, you can easily make relations between known variables, known lengths, and unknowns, and those are great. The rest of the tips I have just relate to doing a bunch of stuff and gathering experience. So you want to know your theorems, and the best way to practice those is to do past problems because they show up a lot. So for example, one important one is if you have two numbers, you have A and B, this, and if you see a problem that says grade GCD greatest common divisor or LCM least common multiple, You have to remember that GCD times LCM equals A times B. So you can try, you like, it helped a lot. There was this one question 25, the last question, and it was like that, and you could solve it just like that, which is actually absolutely crazy. I have one more. If I had to say one more thing, I would be don't guess until you've narrowed down to two or three answers. Ideally two, because otherwise the expected return of you guessing is less than the 1.5 points you get like normally if I'm talking about the AMC 10 and 12. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that should be all you got. Thanks.